Hello, Jean Cregan in the Faith Formation Office with today's video message. Has anyone ever asked you, how are you today? Or you ask somebody else, how you doing? And the response is, I'm great, or I'm good, but I'm just really busy. Been straight out at work. Kids' schedules are crazy. I'm good, but we've just been so busy. I'm busier now than when I was working. Or, um, my work schedule's just been crazy. I feel like we wear our busyness in our very hurried culture almost like a badge of honor, like that being busy is some sign of achievement or accomplishment. And I'm guilty of it I'm as guilty as the next person of doing it. And I feel like because we live in a world that applauds it and celebrates that busyness. I feel like COVID gave us a little bit of a pause on that, but at least in my world or my experience, the busyness and the hurried lifestyle is back. I recently listened to a book on Audible, and I listened to it because I didn't have time to read it, called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And the story was of a man who was enormously successful professionally, a published author, great family, growing family, and was discovering that with each success and the busier and more high level he became, the more he felt disconnected, exhausted, anxious, and spiritually dry. You would think that that description of a lifestyle would be some high-powered executive, but he was in fact the pastor of a Protestant church who had grown by many campuses and was discovering that he was becoming less spiritually connected the more successful he became as a spiritual leader, and that it was killing him on the inside. And the book goes through actually some of the biblical principles that he appealed to in fact change the way that he lived, to ruthlessly get rid of hurry from his life. He actually quotes in the book saying that we're called to walk with Jesus, not sprint with Jesus. I definitely feel like sometimes during Lent or any other season, I can feel like I'm sprinting with Jesus. I think the church in its wisdom and the liturgical calendar point Lent and the Triduum to be a beautiful pause. Whether our early church, when the calendar was created, knew that we would live in this culture of hurry and constant movement and activity, but these next 3 days we spend really focused on specific liturgies in the church, specific prayer, specific practice that in fact reminds us, celebrates in its way, right? The passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus. So fundamental to our faith. So simple that we should take a pause over the next 3 days and really engage with that truth that we believe. I think sometimes we can be so busy with Easter preparations and so forth that that kind of gets lost. So below I've linked the book that I read about the elimination of hurry from our lives, but I've also linked a bunch of opportunities or ways that you can celebrate Holy Week. Here at Holy Family, you can come to Holy Family and celebrate the specific liturgies. You'll notice we don't have daily Mass in the morning. Nope, just specific liturgies celebrating these most important days: Holy Thursday, Good Friday, the Easter Vigil on Saturday, and then Easter Sunday morning. I hope that you'll take an opportunity to just take a pause from the hurriedness, to ruthlessly take it out of your life for a couple days and carve in some time to spend honoring these important 3 days, as well as what we celebrate that's so basic to our Christianity, that Jesus suffered, died, and rose from the dead. And then that belief makes a difference in our lives. If we're going to live that way, step number one is to take a pause and spend some time praying and celebrating those important milestones this week. I hope you have a wonderful Holy Week or Triduum these next 3 days, and obviously the whole parish of Holy Family wishes you a very blessed Easter, and we all look forward to seeing you these next few days.